Sponsorship. Here we have men that are making food available for people to sample.
We purchase our own food. Every cook that you see there, you
Right.
know, I sometimes, you know, just to tell you, I get a little laugh there because what happens is that here I am serving my own food that I purchased. And,
Right.
And people do get, you know, I'm grateful that somebody feels as though I make a good dish. And
What
then
has been some of your dishes over
over the
the
years, I've done, I started out, one of my first dishes was, I did a Hawaiian pineapple chicken.
Okay.
And then from there, I did some buffalo chicken wings. And then from there, one year, it was only 1 year that I really made desserts. 1 year I made desserts, which were like cookies and brownies. And then I've also done chili, and I've done pasta salads, and I've done rice dishes. So over the years, it's been kind of extraordinary in terms of the variety I've tried.
And with an event like this, with the men spending their own money for the dishes that you sample, there's a fee that you pay for coming in.
A very nominal fee.
Considering what you get.
Yeah.
And
you pig out for 3 hours, let's face it. You know, from 3 o'clock, we literally have people lining up to come in.
Right.
At 3 o'clock in the afternoon when the doors open. And then once the doors open, there are people that automatically know that there are several cooks that they look forward to seeing every year, whether
Right.
it's the barbecue turkey or the hot links, or, you know, over the past several years I've made both vegetarian and turkey chili. And so, you know, they kind of look you out and they say, hey, I came, you know, give me some of that chili.
Yeah, and I know somebody last year, they were saying, I think South Shore Country Club, Sporty King or
Sporty King and his macaroni and cheese.
Somebody was saying,
his
"Oh no,
macaroni
I've had, you know, I can't go on. I can't." Say, you have no choice but to continue.
Right.
You know, because people are going to come and they're going to be so disappointed if you're not here. I don't know if it was Sporty or some other cook, but we kind of laugh and when the look in their face and they say, "What do you mean I can't? I've done this for 10 years."
And you know, I think that that's been the probably the motivation that I have. You know, it'd be nice to have a Father's Day. You know, normally on Father's Day I go to church, and then I leave church kind of early to make it over to whatever facility that we're sponsoring or that we're holding the event. Over the years, we've held it at probably actually maybe seven different venues, you know, and I can kind of run those down. I'm just doing this to see whether or not my memory serves me correctly. But our first year, we were at the Museum of Science and Industry. The second year, we actually held it at the Thompson Center downtown, the state office building.
Okay.
And I remember that because Ben Vereen was there that year, and my son ended up going up kicking him because he was scared of him from Zubilee Zoo.
All right.
And from the Thompson Center, we went over to the South Side YMCA on 63rd Street. And then we also held it over at Haki Matabuti's school that he has. I think it's on 89th over near Yates, 89th Street.
Right.
Center for Positive Thought, or I can't really think of the name of the institution. We held it 1 year over there, and that was the only year that we had 2 years where it was super inclement weather. One was held at the Y, and the other one was held over at Haki Matabuti's facility over there. And
Institute for Positive Education.
The Institute for Positive Education, exactly. Right. And I said the Southside YMCA, South Shore
Country Club.
Cultural Center, actually, South Shore Cultural Center, and the other venue that we
see, we go back, so we know when it was. It was a time we couldn't go there.
I'm telling
you,
it
was a time we could.
And the connection there also existed with Washburn because that was also a satellite facility for the Washburn Culinary Institute.
Right. And we have people like the Illinois Department of Public Health. The Illinois Department of Public Health has a health pavilion because we're going to serve food. That's why so many people. You've got to probably moving towards more healthy